No, I think the relationship of streaming to radio is complementary. I think the early fan, the early believer, streams on their phone primarily, and then as you aggregate more and more music and you also build your lists, it could lead to radio. So I don't think it's the death of radio, I think it's a complement to radio.
If anything, streaming is probably more replacing CDs and music ownership, except for maybe vinyl. Vinyl is making a huge comeback, but I think streaming is more for the hardcore music fans, whereas radio is still for the casual fans. And in the US, it's pretty amazing how resilient the radio industry has been in terms of holding on to their listeners.
The availability of satellite television didn't kill broadcast television. Broadcast television has a role, and the biggest difference is broadcast television or broadcast radio appeal to a very big audience. Whereas satellite channels or streaming is a much more narrow audience. It's an audience in our case of one. When you listen to RDO or Spotify, it's just you listening to that. So like any other medium, we think they're very complementary, and radio has a really important role. Radio reaches big audiences.